Well, what it means for me to work in the sports industry is a huge privilege. It's very enjoyable, and actually working in the women's sports side of the business is unbelievably exciting, because we see the ascendancy of women's sport, the professionalisation of women's sport, the exposure for women's sport, and all the fantastic things that it's doing. What does my typical day look like? Well, it starts off with the morning run for the kids, then invariably in my study on Zoom calls all day, every day. But actually there's quite a lot of football involved. Going to matches, dealing with my colleagues at the FA, because there are always issues in sport. Nothing is ever straightforward. The one bit of advice I wish I had when I was starting my career was probably not to be in such a rush. I was always in a rush to get on and do things and move around, and I probably moved around a little bit too quickly around some places, but so slow down, you live for a long time, one hopes, and there'll be plenty of opportunity to make your mark. So what would the advice I'd give to somebody who's starting in the sport industry now would be, enjoy it, find what, because if you enjoy something, you're going to be good at it. And embrace every opportunity, because there are so many opportunities in this industry to have a great career, to pursue your passion, to shed loads of money, and actually to have great fun, because the people who work in the sports industry are fun, and fun is a really important part of life. So where do you go to learn about the sports industry? Well, in my case, it goes back a long way, because I've had footballers in my family forever, but you turn on the telly, you read the papers, you look at your social feeds. Sport is absolutely and utterly everywhere. And if you're trying to get into the games, go to the federations, go to the professional associations. They all have amazing websites as to how you can get involved in games. The one thing I'd change about the sports industry is to ensure that more money was invested in the women's football. LinkedIn. I hate both, but Zoom. Martina Navratilova, Billie Jean King.